Badya is a city. It's to the west of Cairo. It's about 15 minutes away from the pyramids. It's 12.6 million square meters. It's one of the largest cities. And again, we were faced with many questions. One was, how do you develop, how do you create communities? And the idea was, there is always a problem when you're developing these sizes. Do people move in first or amenities are first? Mm-hmm. And we designed something what we call 5, 10, 15, which is all your daily needs are within 5 minutes walk or bike. All your weekly needs are within 10 minutes walking or biking. All your monthly needs are within 15 minutes. So basically, it reduces the cost on the developer, but at the same time, it creates the community. And then we thought of really encouraging walkability. In this city, we have around 250 kilometers of walkability and cycling tracks. And the idea there is to improve the quality of life for the people living. And then we moved on to sustainability, to the IT, what's happening in the world. And then we took it step by step. On sustainability, we used a company called Dries & Sommers from Germany. And basically we said, we kept going back and forth. We took about a year and a half designing. And we thought, okay, we will do sustainability. As you know, the average income in Egypt is low. So we had to look at sustainability in a way that reduces the cost to people. And our promise to our clients was 30% reduction in their cost. I can mention few. I can take hours to say what we've done. But for instance, under each building, apartment building, we use gray water as flush water. It's recycled, goes back as flush, which reduces water consumption by roughly 27% per household. We use renewable as energy. We have within the project about 160 courtyards. And in these courtyards, we've done simulations in a way that create air corridors to reduce the temperature by 3 degrees centigrade, which is compared to the land next to it, which reduces the consumption of air conditioning and so forth. And then we use AI and technology on everything from infrastructure. We use a swale system. In Egypt, it doesn't really rain a lot, for example. But when it rains, sometimes it really pours and it completely floods. So we use swales that take the average topography of the land to create a nice view, but to reduce the infrastructure cost in the sewage pipes that we use. These are among the things that we do. All the facility management is done through what we call NOC. We have a central place where everything from security to garbage collection to availability of parking spots for the cars, just to reduce, the burning of gasoline and so forth. So, for example, we have sensors on the garbage chutes, so it gives the NOC a message saying, we surpassed 50, you come and collect the garbage. Instead of the car, these cars keep moving around in the city. So we've done a lot of these measures, and we think we can even surpass the target of 30% reduction, hopefully going up to maybe 35% reduction in the monthly OPEX of the people that are living in the city. And by doing this 6+1, so 6 districts with one core that happens at the end, which has all the big malls and what have you. We figured that in this city there will be close to 270,000 people living.
270,000.
270,000, and about 140,000 people working within that city. Oh. And Egypt really has done a very good model in that in a lot of countries they use these remote places to do cities for low-income housing, which ends up, it doesn't solve the problem of the overcrowded city. Like Cairo is 22, 23 million people. I think it depends when the question was asked. We're growing by the second. So I feel, going to these cities, there you have the high end, the medium end, and the low end. It's a complete city. But we found that in a lot of cases, the people that decide where the offices will be are the C-suites. The CEO or the owner of the business, he usually wants the business to be, it's not 100% democracy. He wants the business to be next to his home. So basically there, what happens is when people live there, they don't move out. Their work is there, everything is there, so they reduce the the crowdness within a city like Cairo. We as private sector, we grow organically. It's not, we grow as people want us to grow. As clients move on, we have today, we've delivered about 2,000 units so far, from a total of 60,000 to 65,000 units. So life keeps going, and we have in Cairo other examples of cities that have grown, but have grown organically. To the west, we have a city called 6th of October and Zayed City, of course, Sheikh Zayed City. And then to the east, we have New Cairo, and we have other cities that grew organically. I think the thing not to create elephants is to make it organic and not to just build and wait for people to come in.